want to talk about making your dreams come true? When you look up and you tell the man himself, I'll do anything. I know you know that. I know you know that. I'll do anything. I know you know that. And you can feel goosebumps throughout your entire body when you're by yourself and you look up and you say those words. God has a way for you. He has a way for all of us. You just have to figure it out. And it's going to take time. But you'll figure it out. If you have Him in your presence all the time, and He's close, and you're focused, and you tell Him, you'll do anything. You know you got it. And you know He knows that you got it. You would be surprised at what would happen for your life. But these are things you can't just say. You have to genuinely feel it throughout your entire body. Throughout your entire body, you feel it. You feel the goosebumps, you feel the tingling through your whole body when you're by yourself. Not even me to you right now, I'm just explaining to you how it works. I'm even more intense with it when I'm by myself. Much more intense. It's much more real. It's the power within yourself to Him. It's that connection. It's the higher powers. Is what you feel throughout your entire body. I do this daily. And sometimes I say different things. Sometimes I think of different things, but I feel that tingling sensation throughout my body every day. And it's because He's there. It's because you are blessed. And God will bless you. He has a way for you, even when you can't see it. That way is never going to go away. That way is always there, but you have to find it. There's certain things on your end that you're going to have to do to make this come to pass. There's certain things you got to do on your end. Because He's not just going to give you the glory. He's not just going to give you the victory. Otherwise, He'd be giving victories, glory, everything else to everybody else on earth. Not everybody is worthy. So what are you going to do on your end to show Him, to prove to Him, this is who you are, this is where you belong? You know you have it, and He knows you have it. What are you going to do to separate yourself? What are you willing to really put yourself through to separate yourself? Will you be eligible to lead the right ways? Are you that guy? Are you that girl? And what are you going to do to show it? You have to show up every single day. You got to take it one day at a time, and you have to do your best. You have to give it your all. Even when things ain't going your way, you have to give it your all. In the face of adversity, you have to give it your all. When people around you is trying to take you down, you have to give it your all. You have to fight against it. What are you willing to do to show him, to prove to him that you are that guy, that you are that girl? Because you can feel as talented and God-given and all these abilities as you want. You can feel the most talented person on earth. If you don't show him something, he's not going to give you anything. Why do you deserve it more than a lot of people in this world that also has something for them, that has a way for themselves, but ain't willing to do it? What are you going to do that's different? How are you different? How are you going to set yourself apart? How are you different and better from the rest? In your own unique way. What makes you different? What are you going to do? How are you going to move? How are you moving in life in general? It's things like this that play a factor. Are you going to be possessed by the Spirit of God and go out on the street at 3 a.m. at night sometimes on a hot summer night and just look up at the sky after you're going around, running around because you're on a run? And you feel confidence. You feel the faith coming down from the sky. You feel the power within. You feel the higher powers. Because you're connected. You're not connected to this society. You're not connected to these fools. You have one thing on your mind, and that's destiny. You're leaving no stones unturned. You're going to stand out there and you're going to show him. You're going to look up at him and you're going to show him, this is who I am. This is where I'm at. I know I have it. And I know you know that I have it. Who's willing to do this? And mean it and feel it throughout your entire body from head to toe. If you can make this happen, you will surprise yourself over time. I promise you, you will surprise yourself over time. He's not just going to look down on you and, yeah, this is it, and just bless you with everything in a flick. It's not how it works. You have to have the faith. You have to keep the faith. You have to keep it moving. You got to keep doing the right things. You got to keep showing him the right signs. And keep it moving. You never stop. You will not be denied. You are deserving of the position that is there for yourself. He has a way for you. And it comes back to this. What are you willing to do? Because you expect it to be easy. Easier than it is. And it's not easy. It's long. It feels long. Some of it is even treacherous. Some of it is not that pleasant. It's not supposed to be. Because you're being tested, right? It's not supposed to be this parade. It's long. And you keep going. You keep going. You're going to find out what you're made of. You're going to find out what's really within you. And you got to be serious about this shit. You got to be serious about your life. And how you do things, who you get around. You got to be right there, bro. You got to be right there. You're here for a purpose. You're not here to just exist. You're here for a purpose. There's something big for you. That's what you're here for. You're not here to get around the monkeys and the weasels. That's all deception. That's all where you don't want to be. Those are things that's going to hold you back. You don't want no part of that. You want better. Because you know what's inside of you. You can't help but to bring out what's inside of you. It is a must. And there's so many people that don't. Just look around you. Go outside. Go to the stores. They're all on beat with the Matrix. There's something different about you. You think a little bit different. You see things different. You view people different. You talk to people different. I don't even talk to people out and about much because it's so deep. They're not ready for it. They're not ready for my word. They're going to feel threatened. They're going to feel like this is too much. Yeah. Because you are too much. They're not ready for the real shit. They're not ready for it. But you are it. That's probably why you can't conversate with everybody else around you, bro. I gotta dumb myself down everywhere I go. Because I'm too smart, too intelligent, too switched on. My words cut too deep for people to even comprehend. I've tried before. I've tried to speak the way I want to speak with certain people before, and they could not handle it. It cut too deep. They're almost shocked at the way you articulate yourself. They're almost shocked. It's like they didn't expect you to be that person. They didn't expect you to talk to them that way. People's gonna underestimate you. Because you be staying quiet, bro, because you know your words cut too deep. You're not about this matrixy small talk, being loud and obnoxious everywhere you go. Like these fools you see everywhere, just being dumb. Not talking about anything that makes any sense. You're just not a part of that. You're much, 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 much higher. And for you to start having a conversation with these people, it's going to cut too deep. They're not ready for it. That's why you got to ride alone a lot of the time. Because you're built for it. You're cut out for it. This is showing God that you are that guy or that girl. You are worthy. You're different. You're not like the rest. You're the best. You're going to catch many signs on your journey. These things that I'm explaining to you guys didn't come to me so fast. It come after years of already being dedicated and already being serious. You might not be able to implement the things that I'm speaking about tomorrow or tonight. You have to be already a long ways on your journey, and you will start to feel very real, almost, I don't even know what word I want to put on this. It's just very real, strong feelings from the universe. Powerful. Power, power, power. You feel so powerful. You feel lit up like a Christmas tree. You feel the confidence, you feel the power, you feel like you are it. You are him. You just feel on. And it's deep. You feel throughout your entire body. You feel it in your soul. You feel it everywhere. You feel virtually unstoppable. And it's this positive, it's these positive thoughts, the realest thoughts, the rushes going from head to toe that you feel. That's unexplainable until you feel it. I can tell you guys these things. I don't know how many of you have experienced these things, but I've experienced these things many, many times. And a lot of the time on consecutive days, day by day by day by day by day. That is actually a sign of alignment. And from time to time, you can get a little off of alignment, but you pop back in. Sometimes you get a little bit off, but you pop back in. Those things are also meant to happen. You're not going to feel these feelings of this euphoria and these crazy tingling feelings throughout your body 24/7. Sometimes you get a little bit off, but you don't ever stray off completely. You just a little bit, and then you come back in, and it's like you feel those feelings again. It's like a new lease of life. And it's hard to explain if you've never felt it, but I'm telling you right now, you're going to feel these feelings if you can align yourself. God can only do so much. He will do everything for you to go down the way you're supposed to go in life. But you still have to show him something. You still have to be serious about your life. Your thoughts are so powerful. Your thoughts make you do everything you do on a daily basis. You're going to drink that water because of your thoughts. You're going to eat that meal because of your thoughts. You're going to go outside and exercise because of your thoughts. You're going to go to the gym and exercise because of your thoughts. You're going to go on that bike ride because of your thoughts. You're going to show up to your appointment that you have because of your thoughts. You're going to be disciplined because of your thoughts. You're going to watch that show because of your thoughts. You're going to watch that video because of your thoughts. You're going to read that book because of your thoughts. Everything we do is because of our thoughts, and not every single thing we think a lot of the time is not good. Sometimes you be doing things you shouldn't be doing. You shouldn't be drinking. You shouldn't be messing about with bad people, narcissistic people. These are all things in the past I've experienced. And I've learned over time that it's better to be alone than to be doing things you shouldn't be doing. That's taking you off alignment. Alignment for me is the most important thing. And anything that takes me off alignment and starts straying me away has to go. You come first, alignment comes first, and when you're aligned, you're going to see how many people on earth is not aligned. Because it's going to be just you pretty much. There's going to be very few people. There's people all across the world scattered that's aligned, but very few people where you're from, that you're around, is actually aligned. So for you, it's going to be a very narrow path. And the most important thing is that you're on that path. The most destructive thing is things that's going to take you off that path and lead you astray. Those are the most destructive things. It's holding you back. It's stopping your progression. It's going to hinder your life and your success. And it's going to put a stop to the way that God has for you. It comes down to alignment, folks. When you're aligned, you will feel all the things I've already explained. And good things is bound to happen. It's not going to just shower you gifts. But it's all coming if you can just stay center lined. And this is how it works. And it's what a lot of people don't want to discuss because they don't understand. But it's the truth. And this is how it works. So make sure you're aligned. Don't let stupid things lead you astray. Stay center lined. Stay focused. And be willing to walk the path that God has for you, because that is the best way for you on earth. There's no better way. It is the best way.